Hey everybody, my name is Danielle, and I just wanted everybody to know never give up on your dreams and never let a partner, a friend, a family member, especially parents, tear you down or make you feel like you can't accomplish something or be who you're supposed to be, whether if it's coming out of the closet or um, forcing you to repress your feelings and emotions or telling you what to do as a career. Um, I've learned in my personal experience that every time you do that, um, all you're doing is making yourself more unhappy. Chase your dreams, find the partner that actually makes you happy, um, and find a job that you're at least a little bit happy with. Like find something you enjoy doing, and then try to find a job that kind of correlates with that. And I found that to be a bit helpful. Like I like working with people. I'm pretty extroverted, and so try and find a job that correlates with what you like to do. Like if you like working with computers, maybe, work at a computer shop or get into IT, fix computers, build them. There's so many different things you can do. If you like fixing things, you could be a handyman, a carpenter, anything like that. Anyways, but don't let people get you down. Don't let people make you feel bad for how you look, how you dress. Express yourself, I mean, if we were all created normal and everything like that, the world would be pretty boring, I would think. Um, Growing up in the Bay Area, I've been taught so many different lessons from different cultures and backgrounds and ethnicities, foods, religions, that kind of thing. And it's really broadened my horizon on life, um, and my thinking. And it taught me a lot of maturing. And I've I've taken those lessons and tried to understand how the way people think and operate and why certain things happen and why the way things are. And I encourage other people to do that. And if you have the money, if you're a millennial especially, it seems to be a little bit more difficult. Um, Despite that, if you have the money, try to travel a little bit. It'll broaden your horizon. You'll meet new people, possibly learn a new language. You can connect to the culture, try a new food. Um, and these types of experience, they brighten your horizon, and that could actually create neural synapses, new ones in your brain. So it's kind of like taking a memory test, or anything, learning something new. It's great for you. Um, and I think that feeling a sense of purpose and fulfillment is better than um, just looking for the next step up in life. Like, once I get a house, I'll be happy. Once I do this, once I achieve that, I'll be happy. But, that's not always true, because I've met a lot of people that get that job at Google, and you know what, then they get laid off, or they find that the workplace not might be what they had thought it would be like, in a negative way. So, yeah, things aren't always as they seem, especially with social media and just the internet in general. But social media algorithms heavily influence our thinking. So just be careful what you're thinking. Um, Make sure you take a step back, touch grass. Um, yeah, don't let anybody mess up your mind or your soul, or tell you how to spend your time, or tell you not to take self care. Self-care is so important. Eating healthy, drinking water. When your body starts to have pain or you feel burnt out, that's your body's way of telling you to stop, slow down, take a breath, take a day off, take a half day off, you know, take a nap, maybe play video games or take a walk outside. When the normal it's nice, and not too rainy or windy or hot or cold, whatever. Um, it's also okay to treat yourself once in a while. It's all about balance. Life is about balance. And these CEOs that have the mindset of you have to be so productive that you're literally working yourself to death, like the mindset where it's like you're grinding all the time constantly. It's just, that leads to burnout, which leads to people being basically very stressed out, tired. um, it lowers your immunity system, and so you're more prone to viruses and depression, things like that. And it's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people. I've known family friends that have had health effects from being overworked, and that's part of capitalism, unfortunately. And the work culture is like that in Japan too. This country did surprisingly write Japan's constitution. So capitalism and being worked to death is a thing there too. I might say even more so there. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of vent and maybe help other people that are feeling like that. I'm turning this off right now. And shout out to any EXO fans. The ones from like 10, 11 years ago. Shout out to Eddie Barnes who introduced me to the Weeknd. Anyways, and shout out to Teddy Fresh, Ethan Klein, Ela Klein, H3 podcast. Makes me laugh every time I watch that podcast, and it really, comedy is such a great coping tool for anxiety and depression. So thank you guys. Shout out to the family. Ethan Klein, oh my gosh, thank you for making this podcast. It makes me so happy, and it makes me get through the week, honestly. Thank you. But anyways, yeah. So be happy, try to do what you love. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't try not to let other people get in your way of what you're thinking and feeling. And it's okay if you have mental health issues. Seek therapy, maybe medication sometimes, maybe there's other things that are, not FDA approved, excuse me, like ashwagandha, or, different herbs and things like that are over the counter that you can buy that may or may not help you. I'm not a doctor. They aren't FDA approved, but, things like sleepy time tea, you might have tried it and it's helped you sleep, whatever. But in my opinion, some of them are better than just taking ZQL. But yeah, just be kind to yourself and touch grass, be in the sunlight. If you're feeling burnt out, that's your body telling you need to rest, literally. Tell your parents you love them. Make sure you call them. Don't forget about your family. Don't let people beat you up. Tell you you're not allowed to be who you're supposed to be. Tell you what job to do. tell you have to push down your emotions, tell you you're weak, tell you you're exaggerating, or anything like that. Everyone has a valid living experience in this entire world, okay? So just realize that. And yeah, I just felt like I needed to say that. And be nicer to people, because too many people are being greedy and impatient, and it's scary. Like with driving and with communication, and it's very rare that you see people being genuinely kind to each other. I just pay it forward, and good things typically happen when you do things like that. Just, if people are hating on you, don't retaliate. Just ignore it, or you know, I wouldn't say turn the other cheek, but try to ignore it and try to resolve the solution peacefully. If you can't, just try to find a way to solve it, but yeah, just don't let people get you down. And there's a 988 phone number, at least in the Bay Area, for mental health support and crisis support. It's like free counseling. You can kind of vent to somebody, and it can help. So yeah, seek out treatment if you're not feeling good physically, mentally. There's all sorts of resources online, and the library, great resource. If you don't have a computer, don't have access to one, or internet, anything like that, go to the library. All right, that's about it. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap. Everybody have a great, it's almost Friday now, so Friday, great weekend. Bless you, and peace and love. Bye.